Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Monday market webcast. Okay, so we just steadily march on, right? 47.11.75 is the high of the moment. This week is really going to be about the round number 4,700. Does it want to be resistance or does it want to be support? And I will tell you right now, unless the bears show up every day, and I have to feel that unless the bears get some kind of news or event or something they can really sink their teeth into on a sustainable basis. Not where we go down for an hour and everybody buys the dip and we march along, but something where, they take it down for a day or two. Absent something of that nature, considering the fact that it's November now, we're moving into December, it'll be here before you know it, we continue to march to the upside. This thing is separating itself from the 9-day. You can see it there in the daily chart. It is being defended at every turn, and until the bears give the tape enough of a reason to take sustainable profits, it's going to continue to do this drip to the upside. Hourly chart, there's your new weekly pivot, 46.61.33. A little bit of a consolidation. You'd expect that Sunday night into Monday. We had an early high there, 47.11.75. We basically got done everything we needed to get done in the room on Friday, buying the jobs report and then doing a subsequent long once the market opened, and that was really it for us. We didn't trade much in the afternoon. It got a little choppy there, into Friday, which you would expect, and we're flat now heading into the open. I'm interested to see if that hourly mid-band, 46.87, whether that stays untouched through the regular session. It tried to be resistance in the overnight. You can see it there. But they broke up and through on the Europe Open, and they've been above it ever since. We're heading up towards 4,700. Those big round numbers, 4,600, 4,500, 4,700, tend to be huge battlegrounds. They tend to be battlegrounds. They tend to be areas of consolidation. There's 4,600. We consolidated at 4,600. We consolidated just above it. And then this is the Fed news and then the steady march. But this has been a pretty solid move up from 42.60, where for me, they really dropped the ball a few weeks ago when they could not make a lower low below 42.60, and they confirmed that at 42.79.75. We had talked about it in the room when it happened, and it's not some place where we put some swing trade on and here we are and we're going to spike the football in the end zone or whatever. That's not what we do. We do look for areas where, if the bears are going to trip over a blade of grass, this is where they tripped over the blade of grass. And it's until they stop tripping over blades of grass in open field, you are going to continue to see quick 500 handle moves to the upside, 450 or whatever it was. They need news. They need to get people off these positions. Otherwise, it's performance chasing and it's Merry Christmas. And, like I said, it'll be here before we know it. Don't get sucked into the trap of, hold on, Mike. 42.60 to 47.11, that's a lot of ground to cover. So we've got to come back in. We don't have to do anything. Price may tell us that it's time to come in, but just because something's gone up a lot doesn't mean it has to come down. It can consolidate and move higher, consolidate and move higher. And if you've been paying any attention at all the last couple of months, or the vast majority of 2021, this thing has been a masterclass in consolidate, move higher, consolidate, move higher. And the consolidation is in the eye of the beholder. If you're a short, and and you're a hammer and everything looks like a nail, then every time we consolidate, you're going to say, well, it's time. We're heading in. Buckle up. No. The only thing that tells you it's time, the only thing that tells you that is a nail that you need to hammer is price. And it's not price for 20 minutes. It's not price for 2 hours. It's price below significant levels on a closing basis and on a subsequent basis that tells you we're going to pull back. So let's review what I had done throughout summer, spring. Let's talk about the 2-line rule. Until these jokers, the bears, can convert 2 significant lines on this hourly chart on a closing basis and then stay below those lines for the next full session, we will continue to head higher. So here's your choices, bears. Hourly midband, weekly pivot, 9-day. I'm not even going to get into things that are down here, but I will tell you right now, any break doesn't owe you any more than the daily midband, which is down at 45, 47 for the moment, but that's going to start significantly heading higher as we work off some of these lower prices. Convert 2 lines on a closing basis, then maintain below those lines for an entire subsequent session, and maybe, just maybe, we can talk about a pullback to another significant area. But they're going to have a lot more in the tank than that if you're going to see any kind of significant pullback between now and the end of the year. They need news. And look, there's plenty of news out there. There are plenty of talking points that we can focus on. But if price doesn't want to focus on those talking points, I don't care how many times you read Barron's. I don't give a shit what blogs you're looking at. I don't care if you're on Market Watch all day or whatever you guys fill your brains with. Until price tells you it's time, it's not time. So then you have 2 choices. You can get the hell out of the way, or you can be long. And when you are short, and look, we're short every day. When you are short, it's for a trade. And when that short stops working, you need to take your profits and look to get involved the other way, because that's what's working. And that's all that matters. All that matters is what's working. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. Come join that private Facebook group. We're going to have a training coming up. I'll talk about more about that tomorrow. And most importantly, come join the room. Stay on the right side of the freeway. Stop being the bug. Start being the windshield. Come on in. Check it out. It's a great group of people, and we'd love to meet you. Take care. Trade them well. I'll talk to you tomorrow.